all those stamps for... Hurry, though. Sears Brand Central's birthday sale ends September 18th. So when you get your invitation... Oh, wait a minute. I just invited you on the radio, so... I licked all those stamps for nothing. Oh, man.
Until my allergist told me. I never knew what a histamine blocker was.
Since Park Davis introduced the histamine blocker Benadryl, allergy sufferers have had a powerful ally. Because when allergens attack, Benadryl blocks the histamine in your body from triggering sneezing, itchy, watery eyes, runny nose. No wonder doctors have trusted Benadryl longer than any other allergy medication. When allergens attack, depend on the histamine blocker Benadryl. It's powerful protection. Use as directed.
Tonight, after Randy Rhodes, it's Don and Mike.
Talk Radio 610 WIOT.
It's National Baked Bean Month, and we're asking, what do you like about baked beans?
They taste great.
They're nutritious. They make me fart a lot. Baked beans. They're delicious, nutritious, and they make you fart a lot.
Yeah, I serve baked beans at all my parties because nothing breaks the ice like breaking wind.
I'm going to do a really big one here. Listen.
I like to eat a whole mess of beans and then say the dog did it.
Here it comes.
Baked beans make bubbles in the bathtub.
Ready? Here, give me the microphone.
Beans make us fart! Yay!
Eat lots of baked beans during National Baked Bean Month.
Oh, it's going to be big.
This message brought to you by the National Baked Bean Council.
Oh, false alarm.
Ay, Luis Miguel. Sí.
It's 11:29. See this? And we have an open line in Broward, 524-WIOD. The reaction at last night's first ever Panthers game is just so underwhelming that I'm astonished. We had two calls, one from a guy who had no idea what the score was, then from some nose picker in Tampa who thinks that Darren Pupa is God, and Felix Potvin had the best year he ever had in the NHL last year, which he doesn't have any idea what he's talking about. And that's it. Hockey in Florida? Maybe it's a mistake after all. Here's Cutler Ridge. Hello.
Neil?
Yes, sir.
Let me make it short. Let's go to sports for a second here. Okay?
Yes, sir.
The Heat.
The Heat?
Sucks, man.
The Heat suck.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Hurricanes, if you got nothing else to do, then you can watch them.
Yeah.
The Dolphins, I'm a great football fan, but I wish them all the luck.
They'll need it.
Okay, Marlins.
Marlins?
Big time. I've gone to about 25% of the games.
Right.
Okay, I'm not a season ticket holder. You are. Can afford it.
I'm not a season ticket holder for the Marlins.
You're not?
The station is. I squeeze off their tickets.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Look at you. Now, listen, hockey. I've been in the USA for 15 years.
Right.
And never been able to watch more than 5 minutes except for last night.
Yeah. Oh, you watched the game last night?
Go Panthers all the way.
Right.
I got excited last night.
Well, thank
Big
God.
time.
It was. Yeah, I agree with you. It was a pretty good game.
Big time.
And they were behind 3-0, and it looked like, they just roll over and kind of play dead, just get a little practice, and they got right back in there, and they kicked some ass, and they did it.
And I'll tell you what, after one game, it's not they anymore, it's we.
Right. Now you're talking. Outstanding.
Okay?
I'll see you there.
See you at the game.
Okay.
Take care.
See ya. Outstanding, man. There's a word that goes between out and standing, but I can't say it. Outstanding. Anyway, we have an open line in Dade, 751, so we got one new hockey fan there, which is good because we'll find him a good seat. I can't find any, but we'll find him a good one. Right there in the front row, right in front of Luis Miguel. Okay, let's do Tampa. Hello.
Neil, how you doing?
Okay.
Just had a very good conversation with George. He's
a
fantastic guy. Anyway, talking about the hockey game.
Did he tell you to say that, by the way?
No.
Okay.
Let me correct you on something.
What did I say now?
Okay, first off, the capacity of the Lakeland Civic Center.
5,000.
Right, but last night they anticipated about 4,000 people there.
Why is that?
We had 3,876 because that's what they had last year. They just really said there's not much enthusiasm on going to the games in Lakeland.
Why not?
That's just the way it is. It's a bad place. It's bad access. It's a small area. I mean, it's not a good place to see hockey.
No.
I'm just saying you were.
I hope
on the
you're
West
right.
Coast,
I hope you're right. I just thought that because I'm hearing so much about this hyped-up rivalry, I'd have thought they'd have been standing on line all the way to Bardo.
No. You just wait till the Dunderdome till we get over there. We'll have some good crowds.
Well, you're supposed to break the all-time record at the Dunderdome. They tell me 25,000.
I'm going again tonight.
Where are they playing?
Game tonight in Lakeland tonight, playing the Blues.
Oh, they're in Lakeland again tonight?
Yeah, in Lakeland again tonight.
Yeah.
And Curtis Joseph won't be there.
Oh, aren't you lucky?
Exactly.
Boy, oh boy, what
win.
the hell was he taking in some of those games against us last year and against the Blackhawks? My God.
No kid.
This guy was on heavy-duty juice. They must have run out in the last couple of games against the Leafs, but boy, he was doing it.
I don't know about right now. Yeah, he is doing it. He's definitely doing it.
The first game, in fact, that clip I played of Gilmore scoring in the second overtime,
right.
He had 62 saves in that game.
Yeah, he's
and the game that I
player.
went to on that Tuesday night, the game I went to, he had like 20-some saves in the first period.
Right.
26 saves, I think.
Well, I'm not sucking up to you, but I love the Leafs. That's my team. I'm going to stand behind the Lightning.
Well, how do you like that guy that called before about Felix Potvin, about how it was probably had the best year he ever had?
I didn't hear it. Oh, really? That's what he said? I didn't hear it.
He's trying to tell me about how Darren Poop is so great and Potvin isn't so good. It was probably the best year he ever had. Of course, it was his first year in the league. He was a rookie, but don't confuse this guy with the facts.
I hate to disagree with that man. He's wrong.
Yeah.
Completely wrong. Okay?
Have a great day,
I was quite upset that Esposito and Bobby Clark kissed and made up last night.
Yeah, you know, Esposito's starting to get like
sir.
Joey Reynolds now. He keeps sneaking up behind guys and kissing them.
Guess who I met last night? This is no shot either.
Yeah.
I met D-Man Huizinga.
Did you?
Yeah, he was wandering around. He was dressed really fine.
Did he let you kiss him on the bald spot?
No. I didn't kiss his ring. I didn't.
I'll guarantee you that. I'll guarantee Esposito ain't going to be coming up behind Wayne Huizinga and kissing him on the cheek. I'll guarantee you that.
Well, of course, yeah. What do they call him? The waist magnate or whatever? Bad joke.
The waist maggot?
Yeah, right. Okay.
As in waste. You better watch out. He'll waste you if you don't watch it.
Hey, we're not scared of him.
He's got all
the
right connections.
We're not worried about him up here.
No, not at all.
Brent Gretzky's playing tonight too.
Is he?
Yeah. So tonight will be an exciting game.
I thought you said. Wait a minute. I thought you said you're playing the Blues tonight.
Yeah.
And Gretzky's playing?
Brent Gretzky.
Oh, Brent Gretzky. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
I wish Wayne Gretzky were playing. I'd come over there and stick him right in the nose, man.
When
He
are you
makes
going
me
to come
sick.
back up here?
What?
When are you going to come back up to Tampa?
October 9th.
Oh, I haven't heard. October 9th. Oh, for the Leafs game.
Exactly. No, not the Leafs game. The Panthers and the Lightning. And
okay. I'm all excited here. Sorry.
And when the Leafs do play up there, which is I forget when it is, the 13th or something.
Right. Yeah, a little bit later.
I'll be up there for that.
Okay, good deal.
Trust me.
All right.
They call me Mr. Puck, man. Don't forget it.
I know. You are a puck.
I know.
Well, look, I'm going to keep this rivalry going. If I'm the only one.
Okay.
I'm not kidding you.
Okay.
Have a good day.
See ya. I hope Lightning kick ass tonight. I have no problem with the Lightning. They got a nice team. I like them, even though Terry Chris needs some help with his hair. Oh, speaking of help with his hair, there's Orlando. Look at that. Who used to be very popular here until we found Luis Miguel. Used to be a number one in our hearts and in our mind. There he is.
Oh, God.
And I thought it was going to be real exciting, but since we got our Luis Miguel video going, well, we'll compare notes when he comes in here. We have an open line on the green line, 1-800-944-9463. It's 11:35 at WIOD and WSUN. If you're a sports fan, you like to mix in some water with your sports, or great food and fun, whatever it might be, Hooligan's Pub and Oyster Bars is the place for you. Hooligan's has got everything you'd like to see, like the Lightning game, the Panther game, the Marlins game, the Dolphins game. I mean, like even real teams. And special requests are no problems, too. If they can pick it up, you're going to see it. Join Hooligans for Sunday and Monday night football parties with a complimentary buffet at halftime and free shooters with every lead change. Every Tuesday night, it's Food Fest night with 25-cent oysters, clams, crab legs, shrimp, and wings, as well as drinks and brew specials, contests, and giveaways. Hooligans menu offers something for everybody, from fresh oysters and clams, prime rib, baby back ribs, chicken wing sandwiches, and lots more. And don't forget, your Marlin, Dolphin, and Hurricane ticket stub is always good for a complimentary beverage after the game, so don't leave your stub home. Hooligans Pub and Oyster Bars in Kendall on South Dixie Highway, in Miami Lakes just west of the Palmetto on Miami Lakes Drive, and at the Fort Apache Marina behind Loman's Plaza in Aventura. That's Hooligans, where good friends gather to get lucky.
Are you tired of working for others? Isn't it time you were working for yourself? Starting your own business doesn't have to be a lonely experience. Find out why by visiting the Start Your Own Business Expo this weekend at the Fort Lauderdale Convention Center in Fort Lauderdale. You'll find a wide variety of franchises, distributorships, and business opportunities that can put you in a successful business of your own, full-time or part-time. Starting in business needn't cost a fortune either. Opportunities start from just a few $100s and up. You may even find your ideal absentee business if you're fed up with low CD rates. It's this Saturday and Sunday only. It's the Start Your Own Business Expo at the Fort Lauderdale Convention Center at the Intercoastal and Southeast 17th Street in Fort Lauderdale. It's open to the public, and show hours are 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. both days. Never before have there been so many different ways to get into business for yourself. Don't kick yourself on Monday for missing it. Visit the Start Your Own Business Expo this weekend only at Intercoastal and Southeast 17th Street near Port Everglades. Adult admission is just $5. Don't miss it, or you could miss out on your future.
Fall is in the air. Well, almost. And you can be, too. Here's great news from Carnival Airlines for fall travelers. Right now, you can cruise the skies on Carnival Airlines for an incredibly low $99. Just fly on Carnival from Fort Lauderdale to Newark, New Jersey, or Islip, New York, anytime before November 15th, 93, with fares starting at only $99 one way. You not only get a choice of daily nonstops, but listen to this. You get free headsets and movie flights, too, all for one low $99 price. And Carnival has lots of other fantastic deals, too, like a $99 fare between Miami and San Juan, Puerto Rico. Purchase your tickets by September 30th for travel through November 15th, 93. So call your travel agent or Carnival Airlines at 1-800-8-AIR-FUN-SOON. At these prices, the limited number of seats will go very fast. Tickets are non-refundable, do not include departure taxes, airport fees, or applicable fuel surcharges. At just $99 one way, cruising the skies has never been easier. So call Carnival Air today.
Well, I'm here now with PC Modem, the computer genius from CompUSA.
So, Bob, what's the most important thing to remember when you're putting together a home office?
Make sure your bottled water guy isn't a corporate raider.
That's good. Also, go to CompUSA for all your computer needs, like PFS Window Works from Spinnaker. It has everything you need to run your home office with Windows, featuring a word processor, spreadsheets, charts, graphics, database, and more.
What?
You missed that?
Yeah.
Catch it on Best of the Week.
Okay.
And here's this great computer golf game from Access, the Lynx 386 Pro. It features a realistic 18-hole course, and you can even add on additional championship courses.
Now, to play, do I have to wear plaid clothing?
You'd be better off.
You're right. Over 5,000 computer products at super low prices every day, and the best service in the business. CompUSA is the computer superstar.
Right. So, Bob, any embarrassing moments when you were putting together that home office?
Well, when I told my neighbor that I was using his driveway for visitor parking.
He took it bad, huh?
He's not a team player.
PFS Windows Works from Spinnaker is just $41.99. The Lynx 386 Pro from Access is $47.98 at CompUSA, the computer superstore. Coming up tonight at 8, following Sports Talk 610, it's Randy Rhodes.
News Talk Radio 610, WIOT.
So look who's here who didn't shine us today, Orlando. Pull that thing. You know how to handle something that looks like that. And he said,
"Oh, God."
And we're watching the Luis Miguel video together here, and you said what?
I didn't say anything.
You said...
Ay, Luis Miguel. Sí.
I was sure that's what you said.
No,
How come you're turning purple in the face already? Huh?
Neil, I don't know. I just have nothing to say. It's so witty, you come out with these one-liners, and it's just...
I bring out the best in you.
Yeah.
Or would like to, anyway. So anyway, what do you think? You think he's circumcised or what?
I don't know, Neil. Why don't you ask him?
We might. We got some... You want to run that by us again, George, what we got? We got an agenda so full here today, I may not leave the building all day. We got stuff coming in the mail. We got everything coming.
You have the number,
bio on the fax.
We got what?
The bio's coming over on the fax.
The bio is coming on the fax machine,
a big
okay?
care package
23 years old.
Monday.
He's not circumcised.
From
He'll do it for a price. What is it?
Via Latina. That's the Latin division of Warner.
So how many points you give him on a scale of 10, Orlando?
I don't know.
Well, just give me a guess, okay?
Damn, Neil, I don't know.
In other words, what I'm trying to say is if you were, like, really desperate.
Yeah.
Just can't get it out of this guy. You know, you just can't weasel anything out of you. That's all right. Just sit there and watch and keep your hands on the table at all times. You said that he used to have long hair.
Yeah, I remember watching a show a long time ago.
You look like you've been working out a lot. Is that true? You look like all built up now, like one of those...
Really?
Yeah.
I'm working out at my house.
Yeah, but with who?
Yeah?
With anybody we know?
I have weights at my house.
Yeah.
My membership at the gym expired, so...
How come, let me ask you something. How come every time you come in here, you sound like a real Julio? Well, the day that he came up before, remember the time you came up to my seat at the Dolphin game?
Right.
The one time you didn't shine and showed up?
Right.
And he sounded just like a regular guy. And you come in here and you have that, it always is like...
Oh, God.
Like an act.
An act?
Yeah.
What?
You sound like you're putting us on or something.
Putting you on?
Yeah, you were probably born in Jersey or something.
No, I did live in Jersey.
I told you.
Before I came down here.
Now look at this. Do we take care of you or what?
All right.
Here's Flores with 45 pounds, but only eat one slice of pizza. I'll tell you that right now, okay? Just a little warning, because if you eat the second slice, that's it. Thank you, sir. You're a great American, okay? Now what is... You see how he's holding his fingers apart like that? What is that an indication of? He was like holding his... He was
knots between his fingers?
He was like this, like about 2 inches apart. Is there like a message there or something?
It might be. It might be. I don't know. You got to call him.
I have never seen anybody so reluctant and so recalcitrant. Can't this be a great day in your life? Can't this be the day that you just... I don't know.
No, but wait a minute. What do you mean I act like a Julio?
Julio.
Julio.
You know what a Julio is?
Julio?
Yeah. It's like a professional Cuban. You know, it's like Julio. That's what we call him on this show. They love that. Julio and... Don't you remember Julio and Juliet? Or Romeo and Juliet?
Julio and Juliet.
Julio and Juliet. Now you're talking. Okay, let's take some calls. You can start eating, by the way, anytime you want. And the food, too. Here's Davey on the Star Line. Hello.
Yeah, hi, Neil.
How you doing?
How about those Panthers?
Yeah, pretty exciting, huh? Now, wait a minute. Are you going to go to the hockey games, Orlando?
Yeah, I've never been on
I have
hockey.
season
Okay,
tickets.
great.
I have season tickets. I'm so excited.
Have you got good seats, sir? Because if you do, I hate you like poison.
Well, then I won't let you hate me.
Okay.
I'm in the upper deck, but I'm on center ice.
Okay.
I'm
well,
on center ice.
Yeah.
Okay, but those are the seats I chose.
Those are good places to throw the octopus from. Oh, my God. Tina Waltz just came in. Oh, no! Did you buy this? Well, thank you so much. God almighty, I knew we had one salesperson back there who had her head on straight. Look at that. Look at the look on... If you could see the look on Orlando's face when I showed him this CD. Embarrassing. I'd be embarrassed to have looked like that. I wish I'd looked like that. Go ahead, sir.
Were they unbeezerable or what?
The Beezer is dynamite, man.
He is unreal.
Van Beesbrook is God. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I was getting into that game when we were 2 men short over and over, all these penalties.
I know.
I was getting into that game like it was a playoff game there at one point because, I mean, it was so intense. And here was the first exhibition game we ever played. It was intense.
It was. It was unreal.
Yep. And?
So I hear you're also going to Vegas, huh?
Well, I wasn't planning on going to Vegas, but I just found out that my buddy Luis Miguel, who's my best close personal friend, is doing at Caesars this weekend.
Aha.
I'm not going to Vegas.
You're not going? I got a great restaurant for you to try.
That Italian restaurant?
No, actually, it's more like a steak, seafood, continental type thing.
Nice watch, Orlando.
It's called Hugo's.
Yeah.
And it's in the Union Plaza.
I'll go if
it's
you
in
go.
the cellar.
Mm-hmm. But they have a great Italian restaurant there, too, don't they? The Vineyard or something like... I don't know what it's called, but I've heard that the Italian restaurant in Caesars is to die from.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't eat there. I ate at the deli there in the Forum shop.
Yeah.
If you go, eat at the deli.
Okay.
It's unbelievable. You'll have corned beef coming out of your ears.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, listen.
Okay.
If you're psyched, I'm psyched. I'll tell you that. I was into it.
Now, wait, there's one other thing, though.
Yeah?
Have you ever heard of that new game show called the Caesars Challenge? With
No.
Ahmad Rashad?
No.
Okay, it's taped at Caesars.
Vaguely, yeah.
It's taped at that Caesars. Well, when I went in July, I was a contestant on that game show.
Really?
Yes, really.
And how'd you make out?
How'd I make out? I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, bad question, huh?
Yeah, but it was fun being on the show, and it was pretty wild to meet Ahmad Rashad.
Yeah, he's okay.
He is okay.
He never stole a freight train.
He's not...
Oh, God! Sir, I'm going to have to leave you now, like Luca Brazzi said, because I know you're a busy man. It's the day of your daughter's wedding.
Okay.
Good luck to you, pal.
Take it easy.
See ya. Oh, my God, we're going to have to terminate the show right now. Look at that. Look at that. Don't look at it too close, Orlando. You might start getting nervous. He is turning such a dark shade of purple, man, and his face, too. Anyway, it's 11:46 at WIOD and WSUN. Boy, that Tina, man, she knows how to do it. Here's an incredible thing, man. Marlin fans get a Marlin Seasons of First limited edition baseball for just $3.99 when you buy any Subway footlong sandwich, chips, and a medium Coca-Cola Classic at any participating Subway store. Now, the baseball has the Florida Marlins inaugural logo emblazoned right on one side and a list of commemorative firsts on the other, like the first game, the first win, the first pitch, the first home run, etc., etc. Subway, the place where fresh is the taste, and Subway, of course, known for their great fresh-baked bread and fresh veggies and sandwiches and salads made right before the eyes the way you like them. Subway, the only place you can get the Marlins Season of First limited edition baseball, so enjoy a BMT, turkey, steak, and cheese, Subway club, tuna, seafood, and crab, meatball, roast beef, veggie, or cheese, just to name a few. You pick out the one you like, and also get a piece of Marlins history at the same time. A commemorative Season of First baseball for just $3.99 when you buy any footlong sandwich, chips, and a medium Coca-Cola Classic at any participating Subway store. Limit 2 per customer, please, while supplies last only.
You know, we're really glad to have Major League Baseball in South Florida. It's a great way to spend a spring afternoon. But spring is over, And now, it's time for football.
Come on.
610 WIOD. We've got your favorite teams, the home of the Dolphins and Kane. And we'll tell you everything you want to know about this season, from training camp to the bowl games and the Super Bowl. It's a lot less flap and no crap. It's football. And it's on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
It's too good to be true. Verdine's 2-day sale. Saturday and Sunday only. The 2 days to take 20, 40, even 50% off store-wide at Verdine. 20 to 30% off fall sets for women. 20 to 50% off for men and young men. 25 to 40% off for the kids. Save on jewelry, accessories, shoes, and more shoes. This Saturday and Sunday only. Save big on towels, sheets, phones, lamps, luggage, electronic, area rug, furniture, bedding, and the entire stock of small electric. It's too good to be true. The 2-day sale. This Saturday and Sunday only at Verdine. It's too good to miss.
The Marooney Dodge Quota Sale.
The more stealths and caravans Marooney sells this week, the more stealths and caravans Marooney gets next year.
For 1 week, Marooney Dodge is taking $3,000 off every new stealth. At least $3,000 off. For 1 week, Marooney Dodge is taking thousands off the 94 Caravans. Did I say 1994? You bet your Caravans I did.
New 94 7-passenger Caravans with factory air, automatic, and two airbags from not $20,000 or $18,000, but just $15,995. Loaded.
We can't take $3,000 off every day, but we will through Sunday at Marooney Dodge, just south of County Line Road on 1241.
New 94 7-passenger Caravans with air, automatic, and two airbags from $15,995.
Catch the latest news from the 610 WIOD News Center each hour, plus an update on traffic and the current weather forecast.
WIOD.
They all played.
Well, that's great. And you're in here diddling around with the food. They all played. What an asshole, man. We're busy in here eating
That was
our...
your cue, not mine.
Well, how the hell was I supposed to hear it, you idiot? How do you know they all played? You assume they all played.
Because all the lights are flashing.
That don't mean anything. Maybe
Miguel.
it never fired. We're too busy showing Annette Luis Miguel, and she said, that looks good to me, but he needs a haircut. His hair looks okay to me. So we're in here. So how about Orlando? Would he do in a pinch? We can't get Luis Miguel in here today, huh? What are you looking over there for? He's over here. Okay, she's so goddamn bashful, man. Her husband's going to hear about this. She'll be finished for life. Everybody is so intimidated, so bashful, man. I'm not bashful. Just watch. Okay, here's a lady in North Miami Beach. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
Hi.
This is Marlon. I got the tickets from you on Tuesday. You gave them to me for my birthday to the Marlins game.
And
I had a really good time, except they totally blew.
Except for the fact that they're in a coma now. You picked a bad time to go. You couldn't have picked the worst time.
I swear. The weather was great, you know. I mean, it was nice that it drizzled like 2 seconds, but, man, they really just totally blew.
They bit the big one, yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of upset about that. Did you go?
No.
You didn't go?
No.
Well, flying over the stadium was like a twin engine.
Yeah.
And his engine stalled out right over the stadium.
Now, that's not the guy that was carrying the gigantic banner of Marky Mark in his Calvin Klein's, was it?
No, he wasn't carrying a banner, but his engine stalled out right over the stadium, and all you could hear was everybody just breathing in. It was great. What a rush.
Beautiful.
Well, I just wanted to call.
I think for the next Dolphin game, to turn our luck around, instead of having that Marky Mark poster up there, we'll have Orlando in his Calvin Klein's, like trailing over the Dolphin game.
There you go.
For the Redskins, how would that be? Redskins and foreskins. Oh, here's Isia. Now, we have to, now, before you do, we got to rewind the tape, okay, for Isia? Can you see on the VCR down there below where it says rewind?
You have to give instructions on how to rewind? I have to give her
instructions. Well, this is a crappy VCR. Just hold it down. There you go. Just keep holding it. Here we go. A little longer. A little longer. You bet. Anytime. Okay, let it go. Let it go. Hit play. Play. Believe me, Isia, you'll appreciate this. You'll thank me for this, and you will.
Okay.
She's a big Luis Miguel fan. She's obsessed. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I just wanted to call somebody a douchebag.
Okay.
Paula, you are big, beautiful, teeny tiny, itsy bitsy little douchebag.
Okay, I'm glad you had a good time in spite of the fact I can't be responsible for our team sucking a big one, okay?
But it was still fun. Thanks a lot, Neil.
Well, that's good.
Bye-bye.
See ya. We're on the air here. Okay, you want the audio. Here, get out of the way, Bob. She wants the audio, too. She may have an accident in here before we're finished. This woman is such a gigantic Luis Miguel fan. If she knew that he was at Caesars in Vegas this weekend, I might even take you if you speak real nice to me. With Joey Reynolds, yeah. Yeah, but you don't have to sell me, okay? And look at this. Tina, being the great goddess that she is, went out, and look what she bought. Yeah. Tina's a goddess. See, if you can't beat him, join him. That's what they say, right, Orlando? Can't beat him, join him. We're starting to do the whole show in Espanol now.
See, Neil.
See this. That's the famous Orlando. Would you like to sit on his lap for a little while? And then, until you're a married woman, did that make a difference before? Look at Anna Maria laughing at that one. Oh, I shouldn't have mentioned Anna Maria. Sorry, we'll get Boy Geary in here again. Here's, every time I mention your name, he comes in here. Oh, they're going to start again. They're going to start again. Keep him out of here, would you please? Go get him something to do, like have him clean the latrine downstairs, that one that was overflowing yesterday. I don't want to do this in the middle of lunch, but I'm telling you, if there wasn't something from outer space in this building yesterday, oh, God. He must have thought this was a bank, because he left the biggest deposit I have ever seen in my life. Yeah, that was a New Year's gift. Here's Tampa. Hello.
Hey, Neil. Happy Friday.
And the same to you. Thank God.
It's about time, huh?
I got so many choices now. I can go to Vegas this weekend, or I can stay around and watch videos, or whatever.
But do you think your obsession is going to be back in time for Monday's show?
Probably.
What was that guy's problem earlier about the poopster couldn't even carry Popvin's jockstrap across the creek?
Wasn't that a joke?
Oh,
well,
man.
the guy, he wouldn't know Felix Potvin from Dennis Potvin.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, last night, now you didn't hear because you're over there, so you didn't hear the telecast on Sunshine?
No.
Dennis Potvin will be okay eventually once he comes out of his coma. He's a little...
What? I don't think they realized that Potvin had the lowest goals against average in the league last year.
Dennis, not Felix, Dennis. Dennis Potvin, the one who's like doing the color on the TV. Not Felix. I'm not talking about Felix.
Oh.
You don't have to sell me on Felix. Felix Potvin is God.
Anyways, what happened to that number 26 on you guys' bench? What, did you get a stick up his nose or something?
Who's that?
Some guy, when the line changes were going on, he got like a stick up his nose and had to carry him off the ice.
Oh, yeah, he got cut on the eye.
Yeah.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, you got a good-looking team there.
Yeah.
Thanks to the Beezer.
They'll be all right, I'm telling you.
No, he's like God, man. If it wasn't for that, we'd be up 3 or 4 goals more than what we were.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, if they would have left him in the whole game, I hate to break the news to you, but we would have won the game.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, geez, forgot. Anyways, I was on the phone for over an hour.
That's why you forgot. That's the way we plan it. And it works like a charm, doesn't it?
Yeah, y'all look pretty sleazy in the first period, but I guess you got that fire lit, underneath your butt.
Yeah, the first period. Well, wait a minute. How about the Lightning in the first period? You guys had a 2-man advantage over and over again and couldn't score at Kathy Willett's house. Let's get serious.
I know. 50 minutes of that game was penalties.
You guys couldn't score at Orlando's Briss.
Yeah, the big DeMaio choked a few times, and so did Bradley. They whiffed right down the open net.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, I saw that one. Bradley had the whole open net, man. He just choked big time.
I know. He
was
got
choking
so excited. It was like, happy birthday, and he just, forgot totally about the net right there.
Yeah.
Anyways, can I call somebody douchebag?
Go ahead.
Okay, Jokin 40, you're a meatball eating, butt sniffing, painting your bald spot, douchebag.
Okay. Have a great life, pal.
You too, thanks.
See ya. Open line and Broad. Boy, so much excitement going on in here. You would almost think we didn't even have a radio show. I wonder how much dead air there was at the end of that break. Huh? We'll never know. Maybe the lady in North Miami Beach can tell us. Hello?
I happen to be blind, but that shouldn't stop.
We have an open line in Dade, 751. You believe that? Now we got people playing tapes of Blind Mike on the air. That's the best part. Maybe they wanted to promo. Maybe they had some jingles they wanted to play to promo his show on WSBH. Huh? On the Blind. What does that B stand for in SBH? Blind? Huh? South Beach Blind Station? Or they should call this one that, because this station basically consists of the blind leading the blind. Here's Clearwater. Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Neil?
Pretty good, sir.
You really have to excuse the people in the West Coast. They really don't know a puck from a pluck. They really don't know hockey.
From a fluck?
Yeah, Flock, you know.
Uh-huh.
And, I tell you what, if you want to meet Luis Miguel over in Las Vegas, I tell you what.
Orlando and I are going to Vegas this weekend. We're going to fly out there to meet him.
I'm sure he's letting it all hang out at the Liberace Museum, you know.
At the what?
At the Liberace Museum.
Yeah, right.
You know he is. Hey, I got a shameful request.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed this song. Can you play Stuck on a Bench in Del Rey for me?
How about sitting on a bench?
Well, whatever.
In your case, stuck on a bench may be true, but in Randy's case, it would be stuck on a bench.
Yeah, well, you know how it is. Can you do that for me?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Governor of Maryland has the most lavish lifestyle, while the governor of Idaho is the most down-to-earth. Yes, he makes small potatoes. On Wall Street, the Dow's down 17 points at 36.12 this hour. 12:03 at News Talk Radio 610 WIOD. Skywatch 610 traffic and the Weather Center forecast in just a moment.
Oh, there was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh,
Hi there. Ever have one of those deals where a song just keeps running through your head? Whether you want it to or not? Well, here at the Florida Lottery, we're kind of counting on that. It gets on your nerves, doesn't it? Well, here's the deal. You start playing Florida Lottery Bingo. We promise to stop playing the song. New Florida Lottery Bingo. Each ticket is $2. Each has a caller's card and 4 play cards. 56 ways to win on every ticket. Scratch, match, bingo, you're a winner up to $10,000. That's right, 56 ways to win up to $10,000 on every $2 ticket. And to ensure the success of the game, we promise that if you buy the tickets, we'll stop the song.
One more time!
Drives you crazy, doesn't it? So play New Florida Lottery Bingo. Please.
Good morning. This traffic report is a service of Excess Hangover Relief Medicine in Dade County. Accident 441 and 178th Street. Still have heavy delays from an earlier accident westbound 836 at Red Road. And in Broward County, injuries still working Cypress Creek Road and Dixie Highway. And 4-car collision northbound 95 north of Atlantic Boulevard that is blocking the 2 left lanes. Too much to drink. Take Excess before bed for relief from morning after headache, upset stomach, and fatigue. Don't drink and drive, and buy Excess Hangover Relief Medicine before you need it at Eckerd's. With traffic coverage 24 hours a day, I'm Sharon Sutton, Skywatch 610 WIOD.
Cloudy and wet this afternoon and tonight. We'll have highs today at 88, lows tonight at about 78. And currently the temperature in South Florida, 86 degrees. Next news update at 1, bulletins at once. I'm Lisa Campbell, News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
Ay, Luis Miguel. Sí.
Oh!
News Talk Radio 610 WIOD presents The Neil Rogers Show. To talk with Neil, dial 751 WIOD from Dade. In Broward, 524 WIOD. Outside the 305 area code, toll free 1-800-944-WIOD. And Bell South Mobility customers make it a free call by dialing star IOD. Now, The Neil Rogers Show on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
It's Friday, you bastards. You pop out on the scene, make the girl scream, skin that's supple and fine. It's 16, it's beautiful, and it's fine. You get kisses from girls, they stroke his pearls, never touch her behind. It's 16, it's beautiful, and it's fine. It goes crazy when it's pet. When it's bigger, it's better yet. It filled my hand, it touched my chest. Ooh, when it blew, it ruined my vest. It came out of my jeans and into my life. Oh, how it makes me feel fine. It's 16, so beautiful, and it's mine.
12:07 at WIOD. So anyway, I guess if you keep your hands in your pockets all day, you have a grin on your face. Is that what the message you're trying to give me? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, geez, horrible stories Orlando's telling me during the news break about the guy trying to get him to go to Texas. And can't we tell that story on the air? Can't we tell anything that's... there was nothing grotesque about that. What was wrong with that story? Why wouldn't you want to repeat that?
I guess. Go ahead. I don't.
Well, no, you go ahead, because then I'll say something and say, "Oh, gee, no, you didn't say that." Oh,
God.
Right. What happened?
I don't know. You
Okay, let's skip it. Okay, it was a bad story. Nothing happened. You were smart. You didn't go. The guy was like trying to con you into something and wanted to give you a job, some kind of a job. Okay, here's. Speaking of a guy who wants to give you a job, here's Bobby.
How you doing, Neil?
This is Sandy's Bobby.
Yeah, how you doing? Why am I always associated with her? I don't have an identity of my own.
I notice you don't seem too happy about it. This audience can understand. They can relate to that.
I have no identity of my own.
True.
First thing George says, this isn't Sandy's Bobby, is it?
Yeah.
So how you been?
I understand you're circumcised, by the way.
Yes, sir.
How do you like that?
Oh, it's very neat.
Not one of the unclean masses out there like Orlando.
Barbarian.
That's it.
Yeah, barbarian is you, George, all you uncircumcised swine.
I tell you what, we have no Klingons.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, Sandy's on the other side now.
Meaning what?
She's listening to Jerry.
Is she really?
Yeah.
All I can say to that is, oh! Hallelujah. Thank God we got rid of her.
No, she's working on the English-only campaign now.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, she and Sandy are going to start the anti-bilingual campaign again.
Okay, that's Sandy to the power of 2.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's going on with you guys? You sound like you're having a little falling out. Did it fall out or something?
No, I just like to bust her chops once in a while.
Good. The audience hates her like poison, by the way.
She's leaving town for about a week, so I'll be here all by myself.
Really?
Yeah, so you want to come over?
No, not me. Orlando said he might stop by.
Okay, that'll be nice.
But he doesn't kiss on the first date.
She's actually leaving me alone for a whole week. I don't know.
Where's she going?
She's going up to Tallahassee.
Maybe she's going to elope with Wichner.
No, she's going up to Tallahassee working on the campaign for English only.
No way.
She's going to go lobby in Tallahassee.
She's not doing that. Get out of here.
Yeah, hey, she's going to Tallahassee.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she's going to Tallahassee tomorrow morning.
For what?
She's going to go lobby starting Monday.
You're yanking it, man.
No, I'm telling you. Sandy has really gotten into Sandy.
Okay.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jelly bean?
Maybe she can move up there permanently.
Well, we've been trying, but they won't take us.
Hey, Liz, and I wonder, I was sitting here, I'm wondering why Orlando wouldn't take a second slice of pizza. He heard the news.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
That's probably what it was.
Definitely, don't ever take two slices.
Can you believe that? They shoot this poor
13-year-old kid. Well, first of all, the old guy smacked him in the chest. He said, "Here, get out of my face, you, and give me another slice of pizza."
Oh,
and the kid went home and he got a gun and he said, "Bada bing, that's it." And the guy's
your news staff is very selective on what they report.
Yeah.
They don't tell you that.
Well, that's the true story. So now that you analyze it that way, now it makes a little more sense, doesn't it?
Of course it does.
Right.
I mean, anybody hits me in the chest, especially in this town.
Right. You go home and you get a gun and you blow their crap away.
Bada bing.
Right, just like that. Bada bing.
Hey, listen, in closing.
Yeah?
Jeff, Lil, Sandy, you're all a bunch of douchebags.
Okay, Bobby. Well, it sounds like you're psychologically hanging on, which in your circumstances is a miracle, so congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Hang in there.
Bye-bye.
How'd you like to be married to that thing, huh? Although she is very attractive, but psychotic bitch. We have an open line in Dade, 751, one in Broward, 524, and one on the Star Line. If anybody in the audience would like to ask Orlando for a date. No, I don't understand why you always say you don't take your clothes off for a living. What's wrong with that? You're a male model.
Yeah.
Yeah. And most of the ads that we see when you have very little clothing on.
Yeah, but it's
like underwear ads.
It's done
like the ones that I see in the Advocate.
Those are put in there without
your permission.
Without my consent.
Without your permission, right?
Right.
Yeah, forget it. Don't be so uptight about that. The fact that there might be a bunch of wild fags all over America looking at pictures of you and getting aroused. Does that bother you?
No.
Of course not. He's honored by that. Aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So why do you deny that you get naked for a living? Why does that bother you?
No, it doesn't bother me. I don't get naked.
Close.
Yeah, but it's...
Did you ever get paid to get naked?
Yeah.
You have gotten paid to get naked?
Yeah.
Where was this?
It was a Gianni Versace ad for, like a Calvin Klein type ad.
Yeah.
And came out in Europe.
Well, what were you modeling? Calvin Klein Air?
No, it was for a Gianni Versace fragrance for the, perfume.
Yeah.
Like the Calvin Klein.
And you were naked as a jaybird?
Yeah. All the Calvin Klein ads are all nude. I was naked with the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe you. He's got that nervous smile on his face like, oh, is he going to believe this? I believe it.
Yeah.
Now, you weren't...
Yeah, all the guys... I was nervous the first day.
Now, was she also naked?
Yeah, we were both naked.
Yeah.
All the guys were telling me to don't worry about it, just to think about carburetors and dead puppies and stuff like that.
And Luis Miguel?
No.
Well, I would have done it.
Well, you, not me.
That would have done something. Okay, let's give him a break, okay? He is just turning shades of purple, man. It's frightening. I don't know why, other than the fact that his relatives might be listening. 1213 at WIOD and WSUN. Exterior Planning Corporation, makers of thermal windows, have come up with one of the most exciting products of our decade, ThermoGuard Safety Windows. And what makes these windows so exciting is the special kind of glass they're made with. ThermoGuard glass is hurricane-resistant, burglar-resistant. It's guaranteed. This window will withstand a baseball bat being swung at it, a bowling ball being thrown at it. Most importantly, this window has been wind tunnel tested up to 160 miles an hour. Now, I want to remind you that this product is not and should not be confused with companies selling hurricane window film. This is an actual replacement window with impact-resistant glass. So don't be fooled. Find out more about ThermoGuard windows, distributed exclusively and only by the Exterior Planning Corp. You can call them today at their toll-free number and check it out. 1-800-456-9521. Ask them about ThermoGuard windows. 1-800-456-9521.
It's back for the fourth incredible year, the Winn-Dixie Fun Zone. Hi, this is Tim Robbie, president of the Miami Dolphins. While the Dolphins are gearing up for another riveting season, Winn-Dixie is bringing you the hottest ticket in town. Just head into your local Winn-Dixie store. When you purchase any of the Fun Zone items, you will receive a coupon good for $1 off a Winn-Dixie Dolphin Fun Zone ticket. You can purchase your Winn-Dixie Fun Zone tickets at any Ticketmaster location. Get up to $16 off a $28 Dolphins ticket in the Winn-Dixie Fun Zone. That's a Miami Dolphins ticket for as little as $12. Take a family of 4 to a Dolphins game for under $50. So head over to Winn-Dixie for great Fun Zone items like
Madison brand chicken franks. The 2-pound package is only $1.98. Assorted varieties of super brand stick cheese make great snacks. The 8-ounce package is everyday low priced at $2 for $1.
Winn-Dixie's Fun Zone. Your low price ticket to the Dolphins from your low price leader, Winn-Dixie, America's supermarket.
It's time for a reality check.
First, it was the exhaust system, $350. Then the CD joints, whatever those are, another $784. And yesterday it conked out just as I got on the interstate. I didn't get to work till 10:15. I need a new car. That's all there is to it.
That's the reality. The check, well, that's where a First Union loan comes in.
Last Sunday, the oven went on the blink. A month before that, it was the refrigerator. I need all new appliances, and they're not cheap.
Approval is fast, simple, and hassle-free at First Union. That's because we make lending decisions where we make loans, right at the branch where you bank. And the service? Well, it's going to make you wonder why you haven't applied sooner. Now is a great time for a reality check. Interest rates may never be this low again. First Union. When it comes to service, everything matters. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
It's Bonus Bucks time at Sears. Get great deals on our entire selection of furniture and mattresses, even if they're already on sale. You can take $20 to $150 off regular and sale-priced furniture when you spend $199 or more. Save 24% on Sears Elegance Luxury Queen-Size Mattress Set. With Bonus Bucks discount, just $337.99. But Bonus Bucks ends Saturday at Sears Home Life Furniture and most Sears stores.
You can count on me, Sears Robots and Company.
This afternoon at 2, it's Rick and Suds. Then at 6, it's Sports Talk 610.
News Talk Radio 610. WIOT.
He was his ward, not his pedophile. 1216 at WID. So in other words, you get paid $1,500 an hour? Even Kathy Willett's never charged that much, Orlando. That's outrageous. With inflation and everything, can't you cut the rate down a little bit for us?
Neil, God.
Don't talk with your mouth full, okay? We have an open line on the Star line, Star IOD. Rosa's a douchebag. Is this somebody we're supposed to know, or is this, Rosa? Didn't you tell me to say that? Oh, okay. We got so much inside crap going on here, and I have no idea what it is, and I keep forgetting to look back at this little thing here that was in the CD that was brought in. Let's just play the music. To hell with anything else, okay? Let's just put the music on, and we'll all eat together. Rosa, you're not a douchebag. George said Rosa's a douchebag, okay? George is dead meat. He's finished. So I guess we can assume Luis is making a little bit more per hour than you are, Orlando. We don't want you to get a swelled head.
Mm-mm.
He's not making more than you are?
Mm-hmm.
A lot more. Mm-hmm. Like millions, and millions. And you're probably like just as talented as he is.
No, I can't sing.
Oh, can't sing.
Mm-hmm.
Look almost as good as he does. Anyway, so now we got this an interview with Luis Miguel by Manuel Pila. By Manuel Labor. Where did this come from, by the way?
That's from the girl. That's from Elsa from Warner.
Oh, this is right from the horse's butt. Well, excuse me. Look at that. Here's a whole biography. Career of Luis Miguel, 1982. In the 2-year span from ages 12 to 14, he records and succeeds with 4 albums. 1 and 1 equals 2 enormados. Enormados? Huh? What is that? Oh, enamorados. I thought it said enormous. Well, it shows you where my mind is. Here's the mobile. They're gone. On the mobile, let's do that. It looked like that for just a second. He said it's enormous. Here's a lady in Fort Lauderdale on the Star Line. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
Hi.
I have a quick Godfather question. It's driving me crazy.
Yes, ma'am. Here, I'll take your crap, Orlando.
Is it Lou Cabrazzi or is it Lou Paz Cabrazzi?
No, Luca.
Luca, L-U-C-A.
Not Lou.
Luca, and last name is Brazzi.
How many Italian guys you know named Lou? Luca.
Well, Louis, Louis. So it's Luca, Paz, Brazzi.
Only Louis from the restaurant in the Bronx where they had the big meeting. Remember Louis in the Bronx?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Luca.
Right. Luca, okay. Like the song, Luca.
Don't you remember the Salazzo, the Turk, and he's having a thing there with Tom. They take Robert Duvall and they take him under the thing there and they're holding him hostage. And he says, wait till Luca Brazzi comes after you or something like that. He says, he gets that Cheshire Cat grin on his face. Says, let me worry about Luca.
Luca, okay, good.
Luca.
All right, thanks.
Is that it? Okay. It's the answer man. We have an open line in the Star Line, Star IOD, and 1 in Broward. Don't shake that too hard now. Let's go to a lady in Miami. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Hi.
How you doing?
Great.
First of all, I want to tell you that you have the wrong CD.
Oh.
You have to get the one that's...
Well, listen, look. Tina went out and bought this for me with her own hard-earned bucks. She came in here, all the way in here, and I'm very grateful, especially for the one picture in here where, like, he's stark naked.
Oh, that's
Well,
it.
pretty close.
I'm sure that was worth it then.
Yeah.
But no.
Orlando said he had too much clothes on. He'll never make it modeling Calvin Klein's.
Now, the old CD, which is Romance, that's the really nice one because it has all those slow, sexy, lusty songs.
Lusty songs.
Yeah. That's the one you have to get.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, this one will make do. The one where he's got his hands deep in his pockets and a big grin on his face.
Now you have to know he looks a lot different now. When he first started,
yeah,
he used to have this, shoulder length hair.
Oh.
And all he would do.
That's what Orlando said. He said he used to have hair down to his pupik.
It was gross, and all he would do is jump around on stage and just yank his hair and all.
He used to jump around and yank it.
Yank it.
And his hair too.
And his hair too. No, he would just tug at his hair in the front, and then he'd do like an Elvis move.
Yeah.
Oh, he was gross. But
so in other words, he was trying to be like Michael Jackson. He kept grabbing at his thing and jumping around a lot and molesting little boys.
This huge mansion in Acapulco.
Yeah.
And he has all these wild parties and stuff.
With whom?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, maybe we can slip in. If there's that many people there, they'll never notice us.
I'm sure you can slip in.
Huh? We'll
Slip
just
it
all
in.
go. We're
in.
leaving right now. The bus is leaving in a half an hour. Anybody
Just
wants to go and
Vegas.
party with Luis? Huh?
Go to Vegas.
I'll guarantee you there'll be somebody there for everybody.
Well, you got to get that CD. It's really, really good.
What's it called?
Romance. Romance.
My tongue keeps getting stuck on my molar.
Anyway.
Wait a minute. What is it?
Romance.
Romance.
It sounds like Sally Fitz is in the building. You hear that?
You know,
her apparatus is in 10th gear, man. It's about to take off into orbit.
You know, Neil, Orlando has a real sexy voice.
He does.
Yeah.
You ever see Orlando?
No, I've never seen
Oh,
him.
my God. He would make you forget Luis Miguel in no time.
Well, I don't like really Luis Miguel. What do you like about Luis Miguel?
You don't like his looks?
No, he's too thin.
What? What do you like, chubby guys?
No, not chubby, but he just looks like a real young kid. Oh, that's why you like him.
He's 23 years... Don't say that. He's legal age.
That's true.
As long as they're not jailbait, that's right up my alley, okay?
Okay.
Leave your number with George.
Now,
Orlando is Orlando's 28.
I've never seen Orlando.
Orlando's 28. He's a male model.
Oh, there you go.
He was in the Men from Cuba calendar, in which all the other guys were ugly, and he was out of this world.
Out of this world.
Now, I'm going to tell you something, Orlando. You lucked out, because you stood out on it. You must have had something to do with that. You must have had some pull, if I can say that.
What stood out?
No, huh?
What stood out?
He stood out.
Oh,
it stood out.
It stood out.
No, really, because if you go down on South Beach, you will see so many beautiful Cuban guys. I mean, really hot-looking guys. Mm-hmm. Am I right?
Yeah, you do.
I'm asking him.
Oh, but no.
Yeah, I guess. No, don't. Will you stop it?
Yeah.
Why is he so quiet?
Huh?
Why is he so quiet?
Because he's turning a deeper shade of pale, man. Because his mama's listening right now. He gets very embarrassed easily.
Your mom listens to this?
Your mama, yeah. Your mama.
My mama?
Yeah. Why mama? But anyway, so they could have probably found a lot of really hot-looking guys down there on South Beach, but they had all these ugly guys, and then Orlando, who's like a 45 on a scale of 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
And his
so
voice.
he stood out. That's why he became a big star now.
So he's in a calendar, and he's in...
He's in everything. If you open up any magazine, he's modeling all over the place. He's like in Calvin Klein things. He's all.
Wow.
This is a major star we have here. He gets naked for money.
What? Hey, how much? Was it 1,500?
More than you got, honey, I'll tell you that. Listen, have a great weekend.
Oh, before you go, Neil,
yeah.
I just want to tell Manny, Mike, and Juan, you're major douchebags.
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on. Tight. We have an open line in Dade, 751, one in Broward, 524, and one on the Star line, Star IOD, 1224, WIOD and WSUN.
I'm Chuck Meyer, and you're invited to wake up Saturday morning to the Weekend Magazine. Tomorrow, why is IBM in so much trouble? Find out from Wall Street Journal reporter Paul Carroll. Are the airlines safe? Ralph Nader says no. We'll talk to him. Plus, Laurie Hibbard reviews The Age of Innocence. And Jeff DeForest previews the football weekend. Weekend Magazine from 6 to 10 with Tom Burst weather and boating updates tomorrow morning on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
It's the ultimate warehouse sale at Wolf Camera and Video, and it's a sale that's so big, we're staying open till midnight tonight. It's Wolf Camera's Midnight Warehouse Sale, today only at our Fort Lauderdale Superstore on North Federal Highway at Sunrise Boulevard. Great deals on camera and video closeouts, demos, clearance items, with prices that are actually below dealer cost. And after 9 p.m. tonight, we'll give away Kodak 12 exposure film for only 99 cents. We'll give away JVC videotape for only 99 cents, limit 3 tapes. And believe it or not, after 9 p.m. we'll develop any roll of 35mm film for only 99 cents, limit 3 rolls. Check out today's newspaper for details. It's a warehouse sale that's so big we're staying open till midnight tonight. But hurry, quantities are limited, and once they're gone forever. It's the Midnight Warehouse Sale, going on Friday only and only at Wolf Camera's Fort Lauderdale Superstore on North Federal Highway at Sunrise Boulevard. Wolf Camera and Video. Our expertise is free.
If you're looking for adventure and suspense, check out the new Fox Friday Night. Tonight, first, Briscoe meets an old flame.
You got a girlfriend?
I don't even have an address. And makes a new enemy. Now it's time to kill you. Nice gun. On an all-new Briscoe County Jr. at 8, 7 Central. Then, they were warned not to open the FBI's most secret files.
They've got a UFO here, and they'll do anything to keep it a secret.
They should have listened. The X-Files, an all-new episode. And late night tonight, our top story is Chevy Chase.
Israel has finally agreed to give the Palestinians a homeland. Unfortunately, it's Bosnia.
The Chevy Chase Show, tonight on Fox.
He's still not ready for prime time, but he's appearing late nights on Fox. For a night of comedy, music, and surprises, catch the Chevy Chase Show, tonight at 12 midnight on WSVN 7 Fox.
How do you handle hundreds of rowdy bikers?
I'm calling about the Harley for sale.
Harley? That motorcycle. The Harley for sale.
The hog.
How do you handle hundreds of love-struck Casanovas?
Bonjour, monsieur. How about the diamond ring and sunset in a classified?
The diamond, the ring for sale.
The diamond ring.
Diamond.
How do you handle hundreds of callers responding to your Sun Sentinel classified? There's only one answer.
AdConnect. Your call is being answered by AdConnect.
AdConnect increases the selling power of your classified. You never miss a call. And your private Ad Connect phone number puts you in complete control.
You now have access to the main menu.
Ad Connect takes messages, forwards calls, or puts callers through to your home phone. You can even set privacy hours. And if your item sells on the very first day, Ad Connect still has the answer.
Callers responding to your ad will now be told that your item is no longer available.
So to handle this,
That motor's a Harley for sale.
there's only one answer. Ad Connect. For details, see your Sun Sentinel Classified.
Don't miss the Weekend Magazine featuring the latest news, information, trends, and what's happening. This Saturday and Sunday morning right here.
Are you serial? Who was bending over in the motorhome and she wasn't wearing any underwear? Go ahead.
Donatella.
Donatello? If Guido hears this, I'll tell you one thing.
Donatella.
Who is Donatella?
Oh, jeez. You're getting me in trouble.
No, I'm not. Who was she? Okay. You're not going to tell us? How come he's so verbal during the break, man, and as soon as the mic goes on, he clams up like a clam? Who is she? How old is she? What is her story?
What size underwear is she wearing?
Exactly.
Well, she wasn't wearing any.
Yeah.
So I couldn't tell you.
Okay. No big deal. That's what she said about you, too. Okay, let's do a mobile in Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Yeah, Neil.
Yeah.
Holy cannoli, I woke up this morning only to find Jerry Jones had diarrhea of the wallet.
Yeah.
He served up a real nice plate, damn it.
I guess those two losses really got the job done, huh?
Yeah.
They convinced them to get out the old checkbook and cut the crap.
Yeah, I think he cut him $4 million to start with, squirt, squirt.
Yeah.
Ooh. But, you know,
Squirt, squirt.
This might be the kiss of death for him, like two fumbles a game or something. God, I hope it's not one of those.
And, of course, that's our luck again. Emmett Smith signs before we get a chance to tackle the Cowboys. Just like, what's his name, Rippon will be back. He'll be all healed up for that Monday night game when we play the Redskins. That'll be the day he comes back.
Yeah. And then, well, of course, they got a week off, too, after this, for him to catch a breather and learn how to catch the ball and all. You know, he might have forgot that.
Yeah.
Hey, not to change the subject, but I want to change it anyway. I was just thinking, the old Border Patrol has been working their butts off around here with all these illegal aliens. Why not, when the illegal aliens come in, give them a rental car with stickers all over it and maybe a map taped right up on the old dash?
Yeah.
And then blast all the way and then, they won't
and give them a little sheet that says, by the way, when you get a slice of pizza, always ask for a second one for free.
Well, anyway.
Okay, listen, have a great time at the Klan rally this weekend. We have an open line in Broward, 524-9460. Was that from Davey? Must have been. Boy, he'd have been really upset if we knew we had Cubans in the building today. Okay, let's do Miami. Hello? Miami. Buenas tardes. Long gone. Okay, probably got too excited when we started talking about Donatella. We have an open line in Dade, 751-9463. Here's a lady in Port Charlotte, and I sure hope it's not Margaret.
It certainly is.
Oh, Jesus, God, and Joseph and Mary.
Am I the only one you'd call? Oh, there goes that laugh.
There goes that laugh.
I heard that yesterday, too.
Yeah, there it is again.
I was privileged to be on radio without even calling you. How about that?
What do you mean by that?
That cost you a cent. Some lady called in.
Yeah, there's your brother again.
No, it wasn't. Anyway.
Yes,
now,
Margaret.
See, I've been on this thing an hour again.
Yeah. How does it feel?
And I've rehearsed and rehearsed and rehearsed.
Yeah. Well, you better do a good job then.
Well, I wanted to tell all those gentlemen that are talking about the West Coast. I'm on the West Coast, and I'm a big hockey fan.
Yeah.
And I watched the game last night.
They call you the Puckmeister, right, Margaret?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't do that to me.
Okay.
And it was a fantastic game.
You saw it?
Yes, I did.
Great.
On TV last night.
Uh-huh.
I love hockey.
Do you?
It was really a thrill because they both were very good.
They were real good.
Very good.
And some of those guys are better than others, though.
Well, yeah.
Some of them were real good.
Well,
some of them not so good.
Yeah, but the score should have been bigger than what it was.
Should have been a lot bigger. That's what I've always said. Should have been a lot bigger, but you have to make do with what you got, Margaret.
I'm just...
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Now to the depressing thing.
Yeah.
I got to watch. I was fortunate or unfortunate, as the case may be.
By the way, Margaret, did you ever read The Advocate? Oh, I'm sorry. Go